wife and I's bedroom and our baby boy's bedroom currently. He's only a couple months old. But there's a few things in this room that I really want to point out. This is really our sleep sanctuary, and this is where we all spend a third of our lives. So if you can really dial in this room, this can make a big impact. And there's 4 to 5 things that I really want to point out in here that really we're intentional about in designing a safe, healthy, and non-toxic home. The first thing is air quality. You guys see we have another Jasper in here. This is not just for us, but this is also for our baby boy. His lungs are breathing at a faster rate, so he's breathing in more air per breath than we are. And so kids and infants, babies, are more susceptible to poor air pollution than adults are. But one thing you'll notice about this Jasper in here is that I have it on dark mode, and you can press this light button and it'll turn on, or you can press the light button and it'll turn off. That really helps because we don't want bright lights when we're sleeping. So that's one feature I really like about Jasper. The next thing is light quality. Check this out, guys. So we have more of these red light bulbs. These are incandescent red light bulbs that we have. It looks really cool at night. Our neighbors probably think we're doing something crazy in here, but these are our red light bulbs that we have on at night to reduce blue light exposure. When we get up with him at night, we have these red lights on, or just warmer lights in general. It helps us to, not be wide awake. It helps us to not stress as much. It's a much more inviting time at night. When we're falling asleep, these are on as well, and then we just turn them off right before we go to bed. Talking about lighting, we have as much natural light in here as you can get, but people have neighbors, we have some neighbors, they have bright lights. So we have these shades, these blinds that come down, and these are blackout blinds. And we have these all throughout our room. And so these do a really good job at blocking out any junk light, any street light that is coming from the outdoors, whether that is other people's houses, street lights, or anything like that. So then our room is literally pitch black at night. You can't see virtually anything. We have pretty much no lights on in here. So if filtering out all the outdoor light and having no lights on in here, that's really keeping our sleep environment pretty serene. So recommend checking these out. This is a brand called Levelor, I believe, and they're from Lowe's. You can check those out. So in addition to air quality, lighting, blocking out the outdoor lighting using the blackout curtains, we also don't have any technology per se in our bedroom. We don't have a TV. We don't have anything like that in our bedroom because really the bedroom is just for 1 or 2 things, sleeping and bonding. We'll just leave it at that. But we don't have any technology here in our room. We don't want to have bright lights on at night. We don't want to have a stack of bills or anything next to our bedside. We want this to be a place that we come and associate with getting good sleep. So we made that switch what feels like a decade ago of just having no technology. We don't even keep our phones here in our room. We're not having phones in here. We're not sleeping with our phones next to our bed. We keep that in the kitchen on a phone charger typically. Also, the last thing that I want to talk about here in our bedroom when it comes to having a non-toxic sleeping space is the bedding itself. We use everything Nature-Pedic. Our mattress, our sheets, everything, our duvet cover, our pillows, everything on here is from Nature-Pedic. This is by far the best. We've tried a few different brands and companies over the years, but we keep coming back to Nature-Pedic. They have honestly the nicest, best certifications that you can look for when it comes to bedding. They're actually the first ever EWG verified mattress to become EWG verified. And so we use them for everything. We highly recommend them. Our son even has a Nature-Pedic mattress in his nursery that we're gonna talk about here very soon and show you that entire nursery. So if you're looking forward to that, stay tuned for that. But Nature-Pedic is not only GOTS and Gold certified, they are Green Guard Gold certified. They have all the certifications that you wanna look for when it comes to sleeping in serene, peaceful, non-toxic bedding, because we are spending a third of our lives in our bed, so we might as well make it a non-toxic one. Because typical bedding is gonna be made of polyester, which is plastic. We don't wanna be sleeping in plastic. It's also gonna have flame retardants and other toxic chemicals on there. We don't wanna be sleeping in that type of bedding, especially since we're spending a third of our lives in there. So I highly recommend checking out Nature-Pedic. You can find them linked in the description below. Real quick, check this out. This is our closet, but a lot of what I've been switching to lately, what I'm wearing now, this is 100% organic cotton, but most people are wearing polyester clothing, whether it's 10% or 100% polyester. I'm trying to switch more to organic cotton or just cotton in general. And that's typically what I have here. Cotton pants, cotton shorts, more cotton shorts, cotton underwear, plenty of different styles like that. So I know it's not optimal to switch entirely over, and that's not, the goal isn't to be perfect, but if you can switch slowly over to wearing more cotton, because not only are you sleeping in bedding that, is a third of your life, but you're wearing clothes pretty much 24/7. Typically, we don't want to be wearing plastic basically. So switch over to organic cotton when you can, but that's what I'm trying to do here. Guys, if you follow me into our bathroom next, this is also a main room that can be filled with toxins. I mean, women, before they leave the house, they leave the house with more than 270 government recognized carcinogens every single day before they leave the house because of all the personal care products that they put on their body. So I'll show you what we use, but typically I'm using a company called Aliterra Naturals. This is what I have out here on my counter. Their moisturizer, their cleanser, their serums, their clay mask, everything like that. It's typically what I'm using every single day. I'm not trying to put on a ton of different chemicals. This is literally just like earth-made, really good superfood ingredients in here. We also have some of their clay masks that we use pretty much once, twice a week on a good week. Sometimes we go a month without using this, but on a good week, we're fully stocked up on this. Actually, I didn't even realize we had 3 of them, but we have plenty of these that we like to use. You can find those linked in the description below as well. Guys, you can even find non-toxic whitening strips. So these are Lumino, I believe is how you say it, but non-toxic whitening strips that use good ingredients. I believe coconut derived water, coconut, Dead Sea salt, and then a couple essential oils. So you can even find non-toxic whitening strips if you look hard enough for it. But that's typically what we're using. Deodorant, this is Just Ingredients deodorant. Just started using this one here, this magnesium deodorant for men. Like this, it has a good like woodsy scent to it, I guess you could say. And then if you follow me here into our toilet room, what you're gonna see is 2 things. So we have a squatty potty. We have 3 of these in our 5 toilets throughout the house. We definitely need a couple more for guests when they come, but squatty potty for sure to get yourself into the proper pooping etiquette, and then a bidet. So if you had, let's just say if you had poop on any other part of your body, on your arm, you would not just wipe it off with toilet paper, you would use some sort of water. So we have an actual built-in bidet, but you can get one on Amazon probably for like 30 bucks and just install it to your toilet. So recommend getting a bidet and a squatty potty to help out your bathroom etiquette. If you follow me here into our shower, we have 2 different shower filters. These are from AquaTrue. We have the polished chrome. We like these. They actually just launched these a little bit ago, and we really like these because we've tried another brand before and it didn't really quite work out that well. But these ones seem to be working out extremely well. They're NSF certified. If you're searching for a shower filter, really make sure that it's NSF certified. That way it's actually removing all the things that it says it's removing. So you can always save $50 off when you use my link in the description below. Your skin is your largest organ, so if you're not gonna be drinking those chemicals, why would you want them on your skin, right? So if you're struggling with dry hair, dry scalp, or anything like that, and you want your hair to become a little bit more lively, or just to avoid all the toxins that are coming through tap water, definitely invest in a couple of good shower filters like we have. If you really like this and you're inspired to do the same thing as us, don't forget to grab that non-toxic home guide that we put together just for you in the description below. And if you have a little one, an infant, a toddler, even a child, or you just want it for yourself or somebody that you know, we also have that non-toxic baby guide below as well. It's completely free. I would love for you to download that and check that out. But be sure to hit this like and subscribe button because we have a lot of incredible content coming out just like this in the near future. And I'll talk with you next time.